How's it going, guys? Mask here, and we are fresh into this giant new patch. We loaded in at exactly 3:27 Eastern Time. They were 27 minutes delayed after the advertised 3 a.m. launch, and here we are. Let's check out what has changed. Of course, we have this was old. This is letting us know Yami Bakura was going to show up. Maintenance notice letting us know we're supposed to be live at 3. They were 27 minutes late. I'm not salty. They're pretty awesome with their predictions and their times and whatnot. Update to version 1.5.0. So they're saying get your update done. Improvements on the deck editor interface, as the previous version will no longer be supported starting April 19th. So you do have to update to 1.5.0 on April 19th. Minimally at April 19th, so please don't download and install the latest version. Wi-Fi is recommended for the download. Utilize the data transfer function so you can restore your account and game progression in the case of data loss. That is insanely important, guys. Everybody needs to make sure you're using the data transfer function in the settings. I'm going to hop in there and toss a quick check this out to anybody just in case you haven't looked at it. And thanks for understanding. You know what, guys? I'm actually going to be... we'll finish up the summary here. We got a 1.5 experience campaign launching. That is crazy. It's time to max those characters out. Get those gems. Get that gold that's in there available to you. That's hype. And what is this? Ooh, they got this new pop-up in the campaign. Players receive 1.5 the usual experience points from any duel. Use this opportunity to level your characters up and attain rewards. And then they're showing you all of the rewards that are already dropped from standard duelists, which is actually pretty nice to look at. Something to point out here, Stern Mystic, 1500, he's kind of underwhelming now. My Valentine, level 25, Windstorm of Ataqua, this card is core and very competitive. Order to Smash, I've seen this used in Venus Shineball decks. These are very good, and of course Metalmorph. My Valentine, Bandit Keith, level 25 are probably my top 2 suggestions on what you guys should try to get done. That's definitely it, and here it is, guys. Yami Bakura has appeared in Duel World. Pop these details open. For a limited time, Yami Bakura will appear in Duel World. Duel him to obtain exclusive reward cards. His drops such as Dark Voltanis. Let's go, we got new cards! Beast of Talwara, the former is a powerful monster that can be special summoned to your hand, and the latter is a 6-star monster with 2400 attack. Yami Bakura drops rare cards at higher levels. Level 30 will start appearing at stage 15, and 40 starts appearing at stage 30. Raise your stage to Duel Yami Bakura to higher level. So we got Dark Voltanis, guys. He is a 8-star monster, so he's got a special summon effect. I remember reading that. So he is a fairy. Let's go, new fairies. After one counter trap you control has been activated and resolved, you contribute 1 dark monster to special summon this card from your hand. So you can basically drop this guy in 1 turn if you're running a lot of dark monsters and you've resolved a counter trap. That's pretty sick, because you could simply normal summon the dark, special summon Voltanis, and if this card is special summoned in this way, destroy a card on the field. It doesn't even say it has to be a face up card. You just drop them, bam, something's gone. It could be a trap, it could be a spell, it could be another monster. That is sick. That card is going to see some crazy play, and boy will it ever synergize with your Bakura decks that already exist. Beast of Talwara. Damn! 2,150 defense, 2,400 attack. This is irrefutably the best 1-drop beater in the game as far as I'm concerned now. OTC fuel. He's always treated as an Argh Fiend card, so he has Argh Fiend synergy as well. I know there's cards that interact with those. And he is Econ, Karibo, Windstorm, immune. He cares not at all. Put this guy in defense. He's not a Summoned Skull who's going to keel over at 1200 defense. And of course, if Yami's on the field, this guy's swinging 2600, 2250 defense. Holy smokes, let's go. What do we got? Trance, Argh Fiend. Once per turn, you can discard 1 Fiend-type monster, and if you do, this card gains 500 attack until the end of this turn. When this card you control is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, you can target one of those banished... you can target one of your banished dark monsters. That's the trick. It's not just the cards you discard. In fact, it's discarding. So it's not like some cards that interact directly with the ones they cause themselves. So if you have banish synergy, this is going to return a banished monster back to your hand. That is sick. And that doesn't require you to use his other effect. Not mentioning, he's swinging 2k as a 4-drop just by discarding from your hand. Is it a monster? Discard one Fiend type monster. Still, I mean, that's That's pretty easy. If you're packing Fiends if you're running Bakura usually anyway. When this card is sent to your graveyard, target one monster in either player's graveyard except Tour Bus from the Underworld. Shuffle that into the deck. Target one monster in either player's graveyard. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this description means you target a monster in both graveyards or pick one graveyard and shuffle it back into the deck. So it's one or the other. I have to confirm on that, but still. Graveyard interaction cards. We're seeing tons of new cards to interact with the graves, your banished monsters. I mean, we're gonna have to. These are things we're gonna have to start doing with Destiny board skills coming live. And we have Tour Bus to Forbidden Realms. Flip, add one Fiend type monster from your deck to your hand, except a dark or light monster. Now that is weird. I actually don't think I know a single Fiend that is not a dark or light monster. So I'll have to check. This card obviously has some very specific draw. In fact, is Sangan, that looks like a little tiny picture of a weird Sangan. Is Sangan a dark or a light Fiend? Potentially this could pull him out, I'm not sure. I'm just going off of potential card lore here. And we have Dark Membele, I want to say, or Dark Mambel. I butcher names so often, I'm going to hear about that. You control if you control 3 or more dark monsters, target one face up on the card in the field and banish it. Interesting. Now, it's kind of hard to control 3 or more face-up monsters, that I'll say for sure. Or 3 or more dark monsters, that makes it even harder, make it specific. We are only able to control 3 in total. This might be a hard card to pull off, but I'm sure people could figure out some way to work it in. Dark Spirit of the Silent, we saw this during the last Bakura event. This card we're definitely already familiar with. Activate only when an opponent's monster declares an attack, negate it, and select another face-up monster your opponent controls. That monster attacks instead. If it is in face-up defense position, change it to attack position. Damn, so this could be crazy. Now imagine running Sanga of the Thunder, or Suijin, or Kazajin. This card would force an unideal opponent. For example, Big Shield Gardna. You could pull a Big Shield Gardna with this card and force him to suicide into something like that. That would be cool. And so it's face up though, so it won't take a face down defensive position monster and force an attack. Man-Eating Treasure Chest. Now we saw this one. This is going to be nice to be able to farm though, but at 1600 Fiend, Dark Fiend, it'll fit as an additional Dark Fiend into a deck that could swing at 1800 with Yami. It's not going to be anything meta-breaking or defining. 1600 is a beater we've seen plenty of, especially in a vanilla state, but this is going to be a Dark Fiend, which is going to be a playable beater that will interact very well with Bakura decks you might want to put together. Example of combos, so they're just showing you how Voltanis using Roku Field, like for example a counter trap, 2800, that can be special summon when you tribute a dark monster after using a counter trap card. Be sure to add plenty of dark monsters and counter trap cards for a smooth special summon. Oh yeah! Counter trap cards such as Malfunction and Roku Field can be obtained from the card trader. Okay, so Yami Bakura will not be appearing at the gate, guys. He will only appear in Dual World if you are playing... Wait, he will not appear if you are playing as him, which makes sense. So you can't be playing as Bakura and fight himself. But yeah, that's going to basically summarize up the news, guys. The new stuff that's launched. Let's check it out. Is Yami Bakura in our Dual World? Nope. Nope. Where is he at? There he is! When you lose in this shadow game, you will lose everything. The Evil Incarnate, that is a new deck list, absolutely a new deck list. Check out his victory rewards. Actually, it looks like we've got a couple more cards in here they didn't highlight, guys. So we have obviously the return. Man-Eating Treasure Chest was a returned card. Call of the Earthbound came back. Peaking Goblin is back for a chance to pull more of them. Dark Spirit of the Silent was a card we already had. Dark Voltanis, Trance Argh Fiend, we just went over that. Tour Bus, Peaking Goblin, Dark Spirit again, Beast of Talwara, Man-Eating Treasure Chest, Tour Bus from the Underworld, Dark Mamble. So we did go over all the new cards that was dropping. But yeah, so we're gonna have new deck, probably a new way to farm Bakura. We're gonna have to check that out. And you guys gotta catch that in the next video. It's gonna be up here posted right about now. And yeah, we're gonna hopefully be able to farm Bakura. We're gonna go in and do our best attempt at that right now. And yeah, guys, thanks for checking this out. Smash that subscribe button. Hit us up on Facebook or Twitter. That's where you're gonna know when we got new content coming out. My goal is to try to keep a video coming out almost every day. And of course, hit us up on the live stream, guys. Twitch.tv/MasKScarin. We're live at around 10:30 Eastern time, Monday through Friday, some Saturdays, and we get in for a special stream every couple Sundays. But don't forget, guys, stay classy.